First reading from the book of Genesis is very fascinating. This whole story about the flood obviously speaks a little bit about judgment, right? Look at the severe judgment that God, in that today we've read. It says, "No desire that his heart conceived was ever anything but evil," speaking about how great was man's wickedness. "And he regretted that he had made man on the earth, and his heart was grieved." This is a very severe judgment. And then later we have, in the flood, the consequences of sin of mankind. But I think that in the whole story of Noah, the final message is not so much a message of judgment as it is of mercy. Because how does the story of Noah finally develop? There's a new birth. There's a new beginning. That's why the story of Noah is always an image of baptism. Waters come down to give death to the old being and give space to a new beginning. So no matter how severe the judgment appears to be over humanity in today's reading, we have to remember that God's power doesn't show itself in its punishment, but God has pleased to reveal His power in His mercy. His mercy is the place where His power really shows forth. So let us be grateful, because Noah's story reminds us that there's always a chance of a new beginning. That there's always a chance, no matter how dark the place we can be in, for God to make it possible to reset the game and start over a new story that has a much better outcome. So even in the Old Testament, even in a story as old as the flood, we can still already see that God shows His power in the capacity of His mercy and of having a new beginning in the story of sin.